All right, podcast started, guys.
Wait, I wasn't ready.
I wasn't
ready.
Yeah, we're not even ready. What's going on?
It's too bad, man. We started. And as always, we gotta do this little theme song for the intro.
Okay.
I'm gonna be the one doing it solo this time.
Right, thank God. Thank God, because I don't want to fucking do it. Thank you, Israel.
Go like this. Do it like this. The theme song. The theme song. The theme song. The theme song. There you go.
You know how like when you hear like when you have a song by like your favorite band, right? And it's a really good song, and then you hear like Miley Cyrus cover it. That's exactly what that was right there. I'm sorry.
You know, I actually like Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, she's pretty.
She has some bangers. She got a couple bangers here and there.
Was that a fucking? Are you putting tea? What kind of fucking podcast is this?
I'm making
tea?
coffee.
Oh, coffee.
We drink
coffee.
beer, not tea.
Yeah, we put beer in our coffee.
That's pretty good. You guys got a beer?
Maybe. Is there a beer here?
Would you like one?
I mean, it's for the viewers, isn't it? It's not really for me.
It's for him. He just doesn't want to admit it.
I mean, it would be nice, actually. 5 beers. I mean, here's the thing about these podcasts. If it's match for match, I'll drink with you guys. But I feel like, it's going to be a solo man job, which I don't mind doing. It would be pretty cool, but it's not me. I rather drink socially.
So this is social, right? I guess any event could be social if you think about it, right?
Holy shit, you're right. Anyways, is anybody else going through really good times right now?
Good times, bad times.
I've
No,
had my
just-
share.
Just strictly good.
In between times.
No, just strictly good.
Strictly good. Imagine someone in the world who only has a good life and they never have a single problem the entire life.
You're right, that's not real.
Can you just imagine? Is that? I feel it can't be a lot. I feel like it's only one person in the entire
Barron
world.
Trump.
You think so?
He's tall. He's rich.
Tall, rich. But you know what's funny? He has a lot of restrictions in his life. He's not allowed to drink. He's not allowed to party. He's not allowed to be with girls.
In public.
In public. There you go.
And he has a whole, property of, he technically has a whole continent of restrictions. So, nobody can see what he's doing. So.
And I feel like that's for life too. Even when his father is no longer the president, he's still gonna have a very strict and restricted life.
Yeah.
I think it's just for his safety, I guess, right? He doesn't want his son to be like meet some sketchy ass girl or something, or just like
Most women are sketchy.
or just fall into the pit of drugs and alcohol, which I respect that as for Trump and his son, that's pretty cool. I think he should be allowed to try it at some point, but at the same time, I get why Trump made him agree to not do those things,
Yeah,
Israel?
Barron Trump would be a cool person to do acid with.
Acid, I think so too.
With-
But imagine taking acid and then staring at him, and he somehow gets taller and taller. He starts morphing into the Slender Man. Oh, that'd be cool.
Well, yeah, it's what kind of saves America, because instead of cocaine with Hunter Biden, you can actually do acid with Barron Trump. And the world's just a bit better place. That's how you know the administration's pretty good.
That just shows that maybe we might be living in a better country.
Yeah, who knows? Also, let's not talk politics, because then people are like, fuck it. Actually, no, let's talk about whatever the fuck we
I
want.
also do coke with Barron Trump. That's
Yeah.
fine.
It's fine. Right.
How old is he, by the way? 19, 18?
Who gives a fuck? He's fucking son's president.
He's 18. You want to do drugs with a child, Pedro? Is that what you're saying?
If 18's the child to you, oh god, we're gonna get canceled.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of historical figures, what's your favorite historical figure that died before the year 2000?
Is that directed at me or is
It
that
has to
just-
be. It's directed at the coffee, Pedro. I want the coffee right now.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
We're sponsored by Stewart's Coffee. No, we're not. We'd make a lot more money.
Okay, yes. What's your favorite historical figure? If you had to have lunch with that guy or woman, what would you pick? A woman? I don't think you guys would.
Yeah,
But yeah. So if you guys were to have, let's say, coffee and a bagel with a historical figure before the year 2000s, and basically they couldn't be alive by the time you were alive, who would it be?
Adolf Hitler's playing it. Winston Churchill.
Winston Churchill, the alcoholic, right? Is that him?
I drink with Winston Churchill.
Just get fucked up.
Yeah, just get fucked up and talk the Germans. Because I don't like German people.
Winston Churchill. I feel like he would outdrink you. I think.
I believe it.
I think he would.
He used to, you know, his drinking habit is he used to start the morning with 5 whiskey tonics, and then once he gets out of bed, he would have 2 bottles of champagne for breakfast, and then when lunch came, it would be 1 bottle of brandy, and then throughout the day he would have 5 more whiskey tonics, and then again at lunch it would be champagne and maybe some brandy, and then he would wake up and do it all over again and win a war and run the country successfully.
Yes, sir. That's Winston Churchill Day. That's when you do all that. It's very famous.
He's like, it made him think about his life. He's like, damn, bro, I've been making excuses about why I can't do shit.
Yeah, some people are built differently.
People are built differently. He was a big guy, wasn't he? Yeah. I feel like he was. I don't remember. I need to see a picture of him. It's been a while since I've seen a picture of that guy. But yeah, that's a good answer. Just to drink with him and talk shit about other countries. I think that'd be that's a nice historical figure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, do you have one, Caesar, or do you want me to name mine?
I'd say like someone from the Pilgrimage area. Was it John Smith or something like that? Cause
Christopher Columbus.
No, he has to know English because I want to know how to talk to him.
You want someone that speaks English from the Pilgrim era.
Yeah, so John Stewart was his name, or what the fuck is his name?
I don't know who it is.
Pocahontas, never saw the movie.
Pocahontas' husband?
That guy, yeah. Apparently bad guy.
Jon Snow.
That guy died in a horrible way, you know that? Anyways, also talk to him because he's never tasted coffee or a bagel, so it'd be fun to actually have something to talk about. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's just like, hey, where'd all these people go? You know, the people that disappeared in Roanoke Island or whatever the fuck it was called. That'd be pretty cool to know.
I think so too. You know, I feel like he'd have some good stories to tell you.
Yes, sir. So what's your favorite historical whatever?
The one I would pick would be Genghis Khan. I feel like that would be my homie.
Genghis, yes, sir. Why would that be your homie?
Well, I feel like
a lot in common.
I feel like how did the first question I would ask him is how did you get all these bitches? That's my first question to him.
Right.
Because how many bitches did he have? Like 1,000 more?
Well, the world, yeah, exactly.
He had way too many. I feel like that would be my first question to that guy.
You know that you can find that answer right now, right? Without actually talking to him.
Yeah, right. Actually, that's true. But at the same time, I feel like it's better to get the answer in person. And I feel like how did you get the confidence to talk to so many women? I feel like that would be my first question.
The confidence to talk to women, you said?
Yeah, how did you get all this confidence?
I just scared Caesar, by the way.
Yeah, he just fucking stabbed this fucking metal coffee pot and it's bending the knife. And I feel like that shrapnel is gonna get into someone's face. You know, so I'm gonna back up a little bit. Just turn my chair.
I feel like another question I would ask Genghis Khan would be like, do you want to fight 1v1, you know?
He'd probably rape you, I'm not gonna lie.
You think so? Genghis Khan
Who's a big guy? Who's a big guy?
He was a big guy. But I feel like he was short, no? I feel like those models were kind of short back then.
I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like 5'3" back then is like the new 6'6", you know?
Yeah, I'd be his friend. I'd get his information on talking to girls, and then I would challenge him to a fight.
You ask Genghis how to talk to girls, he's like, well, it's easy, you rape them.
Basically.
You rape them. All you gotta do is conquer their village.
Yeah. Show their dad who's boss and call him a bitch. And be like, by the way, I'm gonna fuck your wife in the pussy.
Yeah. Oh, hell no. That's a good
What a Chad, right?
What a fucking Chad. Okay, well, how about one historical figure that you want to avoid talking to?
Genghis Khan.
Yeah, Genghis Khan. I'm not gonna ask fucking Genghis Khan relationship advice.
I mean, I guess that's a good point. It's a double-edged sword, I think, right? You know? One of those, you don't want to talk to him because he'll probably kill you on sight. But yeah, I feel like one person I would avoid talking to would be George Washington. I feel like that guy, because you know he was the first 6-star general in history, and on top of that he's the first like president. And I feel like I have high expectations if I were to talk to him.
Don't you mean 5-star general?
No, he's the only 6-star.
What the fuck does that even mean? What does 1-star mean?
I don't know. Pedro, what does the stars mean, Pedro?
The stars, basically mean like, oh, this is how much rank this person has. 5 stars pretty rare. I've only ever heard of a 4-star. I think who was it to who was the full, like last person to actually get a 5-star? I think the last person to actually get a 5-star was Eisenhower and who else? Douglas MacArthur.
There you go.
Well, there's like 3 other ones, right? There's like
Yeah,
5.
but they're like before. I think those guys are the most recent.
Gotcha. And Douglas MacArthur being the best one, right?
It was what was the other dude I mentioned? He was president.
Yeah, exactly. The most famous one.
Yeah, Eisenhower. There you go.
There you go. I even forgot too.
Yeah, I feel like I would be underwhelmed. I'd be like, oh my god, this guy's a 5-6-star general, or whatever. And then when you talk to them, they're just like a weird guy.
They're racist, basically.
Yeah, they're like racist guys.
He's like, why are you brown?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to kill these Japs. What was the point of this then? It's gonna make it spill out, Pedro. Come on.
Hey man.
Why didn't you just make a little hole right here? Now all of that spills out from the top.
I'm working with the tools God gave me. Okay.
The brain.
Spoons and knives. I wish we were recording this for the people to see.
Yeah, because this is full fucking dangerous, man. He's like,
I am the fucking danger, and you better fucking recognize.
Oh, I see. You got the private blend copy, right? Private.
Yeah, we're very private in here. Private with our private.
We're so private that we don't post these podcasts online. That's how private we are.
it's fucking gay. There should be a fucking reason for it. What's the next question, Mr. Israel?
Next question? No, I can't do the next question. What's the one guys you guys would have voted? Oh, you guys said Genghis Khan already, right? All right, yeah.
I second.
Now, how about you, Pedro? Who would you not like to talk to in history, Pedro? Let's say, like, who would you not want to be in a room with, and it's like a historical figure?
Slave owner.
A slave owner.
Yes.
They'll treat you like shit, right? Like,
Yeah.
if they see you immediately, they'll be like,
They'll be like, come here, boy.
He'll look at you and he'll be like, don't make eye contact with me.
Yes.
Yeah, the slave owner. But which slave owner? I feel like there's a lot of slave owners back then, Pedro.
Yeah. That's kind of the point.
Like, I'm an American. No, you're not, boy.
No, you're not, boy. Not in my America.
All right, so here's a good question, I think. What do you want written on your tombstone?
I mean, I said it. You know, Jimmy Savile said it best.
Okay.
It was fun while it lasted.
It was fun while it lasted. That's a nicer show.
Can you explain to the audience who Jimmy Savile is?
No.
No, they don't need to know, right?
No.
He's not a famous guy. He's just a guy.
Oh yeah.
I'm good. That's just who he was. Is that for me, Pedro?
Yes.
How much coffee are you putting into 1 cup, by the way?
Like 2 teaspoons.
Yeah, that's not. I'm good. You know, I'm good with like a half a teaspoon, actually.
There you go.
You know?
Give him a half a teaspoon.
Like, actually, just put like half of 1 spoon, because I had a lot of coffee, and for like just a little bit of water. If it was a whole pitcher, then maybe it's just. I want to die, Pedro, but not yet. Okay, I just want to do one last thing.
I'm sorry, I'm making military coffee here.
Gotcha.
I apologize, guys.
So I was thinking this for a tombstone quote. All right, this would be my tombstone quote right here. It would be, great guy, but was a little racist, but then again, who wasn't?
Eisenhower.
Yeah, Eisenhower was
But I feel like whoever saw that tombstone, they'd be like, you know what, this guy sounds pretty chill. You know?
Or, right, you know, you get some people who aren't that smart, and they try to, graffiti it.
That's true, right? It's gonna be like a Karen that tries to graffiti all over my tombstone.
Sir, he was a racist.
Yep, this is very inappropriate.
Yeah.
But I mean that's kind of what I would.
He was a
what I would write.
cultural appropriator.
So Caesar the other day gave me a good quote for my tombstone. I'm gonna read it out loud if I can find it. Which chat was it in?
Actually, you know what? I actually rewrote it into like a little bit of a.
Let me see if I have it.
I can't even tell if I wrote it better on the
here
chat or in my notes.
I found it here. There's a lot of fears I have to face, but how can I when one is never seeing you again? I was like, damn, bro, that should hit deep, bro.
Yeah, this kind of sucks because
That was a good one.
it technically did happen, so that kind of sucks. It's you know how to deal with it? There's a bridge on Central and Grand you can jump off of, and that always solves the problem. All right, next question.
Next question, guys.
Saying kill yourself.
Wait, Pedro, you didn't give us your quote for your tombstone, Pedro.
Oh, quote for my tombstone.
Yeah.
He came, he went, local prostitute.
He came, he went.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. I might not pick that one, Pedro, when you die, Pedro. I might pick something else, but you know.
He's
Hey
not gonna
man, who are you to like judge my life?
Yeah,
Life judger, man.
I feel like for you, Pedro, it'll be something. I feel like your parents would pick out your quote, Pedro, and then they would give you like a cringe one, Pedro.
Yeah, I would be mad cringe, dude.
They give you a cringe one. They'll be like, "Oh, was a loving son." There you go. That's what they're gonna say about you, Pedro. When you really want to, Pedro. Okay, here's the best question I have here for the day. If one day you woke up and your sexuality changed, what would be your type? So Pedro, you're straight now, and you love bitches. What is?
I'd probably be into like weird women. I'd be into
Weird
very
women?
like alternative women.
Alternative women.
Yeah.
I like that, Pedro.
I'd be like into fat women, but not too fat.
So you'd be into those women with the Jack Skellington tattoos on their arms and their
Yeah.
legs. You'll be into that kind of girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. You know what? I can see that happening, Pedro. You know. I guess I'll go. I think my favorite. Sorry, not my favorite. My type would be my type of guy would probably be one of those either one of those Korean dudes or just a straight up black guy from Africa, you know.
BBC.
Not one of these like black guys that you see here in America.
They have to be like the high cheekbones.
It's got to be like the super tall ones, athletic guys. You know, they could like beat a lion in a fight. You know, one of those guys.
Sir.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a gay man pretending to be straight, so I would say the best type of women that I would go for is like Pedro said, that like quirky, you know, like crazy hair, crazy eye, big eye, like, hey guys, how's it going? And she's like talks fast, but she does it on purpose because in disguise she's actually like really a genius, you know, and like she's really smart. She's actually tricking people into like believing that she's like you know, clumsy and stuff. That's the type of girl. An actor, basically a fake.
Fake girl.
No, I'm kidding. If I was gay, god damn it, this is when your parents walk in and this is what you guys talk about as a podcast, huh?
Yeah,
If I
damn
was
right, mom and dad.
You know, fuck.
This is guy talk, man. No.
Yeah.
I mean, Steve Buscemi. There you go.
Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi.
He likes those bug-eyed guys.
If Steve Buscemi had a wig, goddamn. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be the ugliest woman of all time.
I'm just saying that's the type I like. All right, guys.
Steve Buscemi.
If you like, you like it.
Steve Buscemi, pink wig.
I like looking in the mirror, you know. So if the person is skinny, it's a win.
Okay.
Also, so Pedro made us coffee. All right, that's not really coffee.
Smells good.
It smells delicious. And this knife
This
is
is actually very good coffee.
I might have to let it sit for a while, but it's because I hate drinking hot stuff that burns the damn my tongue. So
That's
I'll let
good.
it sit for like 10 minutes.
So the secret is you're supposed to put a bunch of saliva in front of your mouth and then take a little bit of a sip, like, right? And you get that little bit of a taste, and that's how you know you're getting used to it. You know, and then after that, your balls drop, and then you're able to drink this stuff as a
And then you
man.
dip your balls in the coffee. I'm sorry, are we talking about different?
And then you
Yes,
give the
man.
coffee to your friends afterwards.
Yeah.
So when you have sex and they come on your dick, are you supposed to wash it afterwards? Because I just kind of left the white stuff on there all night.
So you know what? Like, so I think what women do is they'll go to the bathroom and then they'll clean themselves.
See,
I'm
I'm sorry, Israel.
I
I'm
think
sorry.
that's what dudes are supposed to do too.
Oh, sorry. I was about to cut you off. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what women do afterwards, all right? What I said was, was I supposed to leave it
I think so. Otherwise, like, maybe you could get like some kind of infection, maybe.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm not really entirely sure.
I just woke up, you know, and I was like 3 o'clock in the morning, like, let me just, you know, try to, and it wasn't coming off with regular water. It was just like, you know, like fungus type of thing, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, let me put some Dove soap, you know, scrub it in.
Yeah.
Wasn't working. Spilled water all over the floor.
It's a natural cologne.
Is it?
Women love that smell. That's like the smell of a man.
What? Dove?
No, semen.
Oh, semen.
Yeah, they can smell it from a mile away.
Oh no, what it was that's their semen, that white stuff?
No.
What is it?
Well, no.
What is it, Israel? What is it?
It's
It's
body.
how do we put this?
it's a bodily fluid.
Are you serious? That's all it is?
I think so.
It's not an infection, is it?
No, it's
I
not
hope
infection.
not.
No, it's not infection.
Are you sure?
I'm not entirely. I'm like 99% sure it's not. But there's always that 1% chance that I'm retarded. And,
You know, it's 1%.
you know.
All right.
You know what?
Little low.
What would be a good guest to have on here would be like a doctor or someone
Yeah.
or someone studying to be a doctor, and we just ask like the most.
That is actually better. Like for a student,
a student doctor.
test them. Actually
Yeah.
like it. And if we test them so they can pass their fucking test, because we're always constantly asking stupid ass questions that make them think,
Yeah.
right? And then once they pass, they become our own personal doctor. We can call and be like, hey.
Yeah, right.
He started off as a fucking intern. Look at him now. He's a nurse or a doctor.
Yeah,
Whatever.
right. And on top of that guy would be our friend. That guy or girl would be our friend, and we'd be like sending pictures of our dick. Does my dick look fine?
Bold of you to assume it was gonna be a girl. No
It
girl's
can
gonna be
be.
in this group.
Women could be doctors, and well, okay, I guess that's not what we're talking about. I guess you're assuming that we can't have women in here.
is
Well, also that too.
They
That too.
cannot become doctor.
or both. for a woman to be a doctor and a woman to be on the podcast, that's two different obstacles right there. I guess
That's 1 in a million.
one in a
billion.
million right there.
Million billion. It's kind of hard. This knife is a little too enticing. Could somebody hide this? 'Cause,
Yeah, it's just Pedro's it's too close to Pedro, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking cut myself.
Yeah, let me move this. I thought this was gonna knock over your coffee.
Yep, I was trying to do a bit and
I
I
was
almost
about-
fucking ruined the whole thing. It was gonna land on my head.
That would have been hilarious if like the podcast just cut off on coffee spilling on
He
Israel's iPad.
would have sued you, Pedro. He would have sued you like that McDonald's lady that had coffee spill on her legs or
It
whatever.
was unreasonably hot coffee.
Yeah, she would. Caesar would have been like, "Oh, Pedro, I'm gonna have to take you to court for this. I'm suing you for like $10 million."
You know what's crazy is like McDonald's ran a smear campaign on that lady.
Yeah, that's so bogus because like they were like over exaggerating what she said. They're like, oh, or like they underplayed what happened. I guess they were like, oh, she just complained that the coffee was too hot, and she's suing us. But that really wasn't the case. It was like literally like fucking
Skin grafts.
Yeah, it was like really really bad. But I guess
Yep,
whatever,
It's a good headline.
Yeah. That's very petty of McDonald's, in my opinion. But I wonder whose idea that was. Maybe like some kind of like marketing guy, but I don't know. Speaking of podcasts and podcast guests, what kind of experts should we have on this podcast?
I want
We already said doctor. We already said who.
Can we like invite like internet celebrities?
no
Not
yet.
No, because they're not
experts.
experts. We need to have
We're
an
experts
expert.
in their craft.
That's entertainment. You fucking. That's good enough for me.
Okay,
I like that.
Okay, so I have like two ideas. One, I was looking at your shirt, Pedro, and we could have like a professional expert,
Yu-Gi-Oh player?
an expert nerd
Oh.
that knows like everything about card games, Dungeons and Dragons, all that shit.
So you wanna?
Yes, we need to have like
The guy from your store.
Yeah,
Video game store.
Pretty much, yeah.
So let me get this straight,
Yeah.
right? And you might have to bleep this out in post, but you want to invite a huge faggot to the podcast.
A huge faggot, a
Yes.
huge a cringe faggot is what we call them
Yeah.
nowadays.
What I was gonna suggest on adding to Israel's point when he said his Yu-Gi-Oh shirt, why not a professional Yu-Gi-Oh player who's going to an upcoming tournament? And we can be like, hey, interview you, like, hey, so are you excited for this? What do you think about this? Why does Yu-Gi-Oh suck? And we can just fuck with him, or actually support him, and then see the result. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, ask him if he has to take performance enhancers before he goes performing.
Bullshit like
Yeah,
that.
right.
Yeah.
And then I'll ask him to make my Ojama deck meta, and let's see what he can do with it. I think that'd be a good podcast session. Having a professional Yu-Gi-Oh player.
Yeah.
I got another idea for another guest. A professional crackhead.
Crack
It's a
what?
professional
Oh, crackhead.
crackhead.
We suggested that episode, what, 4 or 5?
They do crack more than once a day, and that's the professional crack.
I mean, I could be that guy if you want me
you
to.
can, but
I could be the professional crack guy.
You think so?
But
Yeah.
you have to do crack activities to be a
Yeah,
professional.
Ah,
you
fuck. What, shopping
can't just do it. You gotta like live the life. You
You gotta scare Israel's mom as soon as you walk into the house.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'm not. I mean, it's still. I got nothing to lose. Pretty
A
good.
professional crackhead. What other experts can we have in the show, guys?
I want a paleontologist, man. I want to talk about dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
I want to talk about dinosaur bones.
Yeah, we could talk about
Those guys don't get paid anything. They work second jobs. Of course, he has time for this, right?
Yeah, I feel like if we get like someone that has like a little bit of knowledge, like a degree knowledge, we should have someone that like just graduated or is still studying that thing. I don't want like a 40-year-old man in here.
Yeah.
I want like someone that's kind of our age or whatever.
In college.
In college, out of college, and they're still looking for a job. I want that guy, or girl. You know, I think the paleontologist would be pretty cool. Maybe we'll bring a fake fossil and we'll fuck with them. Be like, oh, look what I found.
And he'll just shred you apart and fucking be like, what the fuck is this plaster bit?
Yeah, right.
This is all. I have a friend who doesn't believe in bronchosaurus and raptors having feathers. So this will be interesting. Yeah, he doesn't. He's like, no, there's no fossils. I mean, there's pictures of it. All. Nah.
Speaking of dinosaurs,
He said he hasn't seen them.
I learned an interesting fact about velociraptors. Supposedly, a velociraptor is actually the size of a chicken and not the size of a damn horse.
Most of them.
What?
Yeah.
Most of them were.
Apparently, I don't know. That's just something I heard by someone who took a class on that. And whether they're bullshitting or not, that's that's on them or not.
Here's the thing about this, this theory you got. You're right. They are smaller chicken, and they fluffed that up in Jurassic Park. It turns out, they're not that big. Guess what? Well, the filming of the movie, they found out that there's raptors that big, so they were able to edit it in. So they are the size of chickens, but these are much, older? Because, the world is warming. Or they might be fucking warmer. I mean, farther apart. Anyways, we're not paleontologists. This is why I want paleontologists, so we can talk about this. I want to know more about the Miocene era. What makes it Jurassic? What makes it Triassic? Did you know that the Stegosaurus and the T-Rex were farther apart than the T-Rex and the humans?
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So the T-Rex was closer to us than he was to the Stegosaurus. When you think about 250 million years ago, that just, you don't think about it that way. Because it was 350 million years ago. And you're like, what does that mean? What's 100 million years? What's a million years? What's 1,000 years?
What's 1,000 years to you?
What's a second? What's a moment?
All right, let's not get into this fucking... What's the status on your what's it called?
What is the status? We're gonna have to. We're
What's
gonna have
status? I don't know what
to.
you're
We're gonna have to cut this off. Like, I'd make this less awkward if I like pulled down my pants and just started randomly masturbating in front of all of you guys.
I would have answered if I know what you guys are talking about. I'm sorry.
I had nothing, man. I thought something was gonna come to my head. But I was just so
I
tired.
got you. All right, okay. Let's keep coming up with
You got
experts.
fucking Agent Orange on your fucking cabinet over there? What is Agent Orange, Pedro?
Agent Orange?
Yeah, what is that?
It's like the nickname for a dude, right?
You know what we should have in here? We should have a professional weed guy, and he just brings you weed, Caesar, and then you try them out.
Who do you think you are, Snoop Dogg?
No, I don't smoke anymore.
We talk about the most boring fucking podcast where the guy he's listening. Okay, here's the other one. Go ahead, Caesar. I hear
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
It's just
That's
like
it.
him making smoking noises.
It's just you guys just smoking out the window the whole time and sticking up the house.
Making fucking small talk about
Yeah, and like, so when's the first time you smoked weed, sir?
this window looks really nice.
You just get like 25 missed calls from your mom and dad.
Yeah. Okay, maybe not that one. Now that I think about it. How about a professional zoologist?
What about a professional furry? And he just comes like dressed in the costume.
shit.
I like that. That works. A professional furry
With the suit on
with the suit.
in an audio podcast.
No
So Thunder Fox 420. What made you decide to be a fox?
What is your biggest crime?
my biggest crime
No, I meant, well,
against humanity.
for the furry,
Oh,
Yeah.
for the furry. That's a good question to ask, right? What's your darkest secret, furry
Furry man.
man?
Mr. Thunder Fox 420.
All right. Unfortunately, this next question is my very last topic, and after we answer this one, I'm gonna have to go to Google for the rest of the topics or AI.
Well, hold on. You're gonna make us have to do a bunch of extra editing. Just pause. After we get through this. Just pause the thing. We'll come up with more questions.
Okay, if you want, yeah, we could do that. We could do that, Pedro.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. If you were to become homeless right now, and you had $5 to your name, you had no car, no clothes, no friends or family, how would you survive at first, and how would you escape being homeless?
Well, I would do like. Go ahead.
This is easy. You just go to the YMCA, get free baths, free, try to find like a little nook and cranny that you can sleep in for a little bit. Yeah, I mean, you should be on bare essentials. Make sure you have like a few toiletries that you can find at like homeless shelters. After that, I mean, if you're sound of mind, hey, I need a job, cool. You start whenever you want. Hey, can I bag this? I can bag items. Hey, can I put bags in the front? I can do that, So like, pretty easy. The hard part is just surviving that first night, which now it's easier. If you're talking about like in the 80s, there wasn't that much to go around. If you're talking about like real vagrancy and like in a small town where there's no YMCA and showers, what I would suggest is that you try to find a wild wilderness place, wooded area that's close to a home. Try to use their hose for any type of like shower, for any type of thing. That like if you ever need to do job interviews, try to find a base of operations where you can basically steal clothes for yourself and try to, live on rags, right? Money. You have $5. There's enough places where if there's Wi-Fi and a phone, you can find like free meals in like a Popeyes, or like a, what's it called, John Silver or something like that. They give like free, if you buy one or whatever, you get a free meal every day. You could resort to stealing, but that could only run you for a few times. Try to steal from small shops, because if you steal from big vendors, they're going to recognize your face. So go to small places, family-owned businesses. Move around constantly. Make sure you're not in the same area once. Eventually, if you have to find a place that you have to like really, what would you call it? Stay because the job is there. Resort to basically everything I said, and all you need is shelter, warmth, and food, right?
So your main idea would be like it's basically the way you survive being homeless is surviving an apocalypse for you. It's basically like stealing, finding like as much free items as you can.
Daisy, you know what I'm saying?
Daisy, yeah,
Daisy.
exactly. Just kind of like it's like Fortnite, You get your loot and then you go into battle.
You have to trade up, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
You trade upwards, yeah.
yep, you're gonna
Trading
suffer.
your meth pipe for a sword.
Trade your meth pipe for a sword. I like that. That's good.
If anything, steal a high value item and you can sell that for like a few $100, and then there you go. You stay. That's a month, of survival, and you can find a job in that time. I mean, the reason people are homeless is bad luck for sure, but mostly mental illness and habitual use of substances.
Yeah, I believe
Right.
it.
So, if you want to save the homeless, it's not about just giving them shelter and enabling it. Maybe it's like, all right.
How about you, Pedro? How would you survive being homeless?
How would I survive being homeless? I have $5, right?
You have $5. Come a little closer to the mic.
But trust me, nothing has been picked up in the iPad by Pedro.
Yeah. Well, first of all, what I would do is I would take that $5 and invest it in mutual bonds, right? And then once I get through the mutual bonds and I make $1,000 from my $5, I'll then go to an investment firm and ask for a job because my portfolio performance is very good, right?
Okay.
And then once that happens, I become the CEO of the company, right?
Interesting.
And then I invite a bunch of high-class escorts
Okay.
to my house, whom I fuck. No, actually, let's make it in the office, right? So they catch me in the office.
Okay.
Fucking these high-class escorts, and I get fired from my job, and then I become homeless again,
Come on. And then you
and then I just do it all over
repeat
again.
the posture.
Yeah, repeat the cycle, bro.
Repeat the cycle. Interesting.
Oh, and I do a lot of drugs in between all of that.
That's why you became homeless.
Yeah, that's also why I became homeless.
But the second time you become homeless, you don't have $5, Pedro. How would you survive? No, I'm joking.
Suck dick for crack.
Suck dick. Just suck dick for $5.
Yeah,
Like,
suck dick
This
for-
is all I need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere, like they say in the job market.
No.
What about you?
I have an interesting one. I have a twist on this one. I'll go to a Blick art supply store, steal as much supplies as I possibly can, paper, pencils, markers, whatever the fuck, paint, and then I'll just make the craziest looking art of all time, and then I'll sell that shit for like cheap. You know?
I like your stories. Your stories are like things you could just do right now.
That is true. I could do that now. I don't have to be homeless. I can
Yeah, both of you guys have stories. I'm like, yeah, just do that right now. You don't need to be homeless. Go ahead. Sorry,
Yeah.
I interrupted.
No, you're good. I think you're right. You know, like I feel like if I had nothing to go off of, I feel like I could try to sell my art for cheap. I figured like $20, someone would pay $20 for it, right? And for me, all it took was like an hour to do. You know, so at that point, I'd be like, you know what, it's a nice little investment. You know, and then if I get lucky enough, so someone would give me more money for it. You know, I could probably make a name for myself as the homeless guy who makes art. And then there you go. That's how the story begins for Israel, the homeless guy.
Basically, Banksy, you know.
That's how. Yeah, that's how. I never heard of a homeless artist before, but there you go. There's always a first, I think.
Like a lot of our artists are homeless.
Yeah, exactly.
What's going on? What are you doing?
What is that face you're
Go now. Here we go. Here we go now.
Afro
Here we go.
Luffy?
Yeah, this is a real.
What
Off-
the fuck?
Is that Black Luffy?
There you
Is Luffy black? What race would Monkey D. Luffy be?
go. I'm Brazilian.
He's Brazilian?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Usopp is African. Nami is Switzerland. Sanji's French. Zoro's Japanese. Robin is from Denmark. Frankie is
American.
from America. Fuck yeah. And then Brooke, I think, is Australian. I forget from Brooke. Brooke is one of those like, upper in the middle of Europe maybe, or it's like something like fucking. Let me check it out.
Why the Brazilian dude gotta have the first name Monkey?
That's actually a good question.
Well, it's Japanese, isn't it? So technically his first name is Luffy the Monkey. But since
That's true. That's true.
you know what, Brooke would be Austrian. How the fuck would I get that? He's in Austria.
He looks more like, let me see, big guy, afro. Yeah, he would be Austrian. He'd be like, European? No, he'd be like...
Luffy?
No, Brooke. Just show a picture of Brooke to Pedro, the non-skeleton form, and let him guess his race. It's because he looks so weird.
Non-skeleton? You mean when he was alive?
Yes, alive.
Sorry. This is Brooke when he was
Austrian.
Austrian?
He was Austrian.
Nah, like, yeah, we're talking about.
You gotta meet him. You gotta meet him. He's a fucking pervert.
Czechoslovakian.
Yeah.
He's a pervert. You gotta understand, bro.
Yeah, Pakistani.
When Brooke is a skeleton, he's a menace to women, bro. He shouldn't be around. What else? Oh, Chopper is a Canadian.
I believe him. He was born in the snow.
Strong coffee or what?
He's pretty strong, actually. But it's alright.
I don't understand the little bits of it. They get kind of annoying.
Yeah. I did start a podcast, by the way, just so you guys know.
Oh, you fucking bastard.
I didn't give you guys a heads up, but anyways. All right, my podcast questions. We took a little break so I can write these
Started the
down.
podcast, but didn't start his podcast.
Yeah.
Do you have any sugar?
Sugar.
Yeah, the treatment.
Sugar. Bum, bum, bum,
It's
bum,
delicious.
bum, bum. Oh, honey, honey. Bum, 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 bum.
Copyright is real.
bum,
No,
bum.
we're gonna get fucking taken.
You are
My candy girl. You know who we should invite on the show?
Who should we
I know we already talked about this, but internet celebrities, we should invite Nostalgia Critic.
Nostalgia Critic.
Yeah.
Yeah, just fly him out here.
Yeah, just put him up in a hotel.
You know who I like to have on the show? Joji. I like to have Joji in here.
Right.
With Joji and Rich Brian.
Oh, right.
Georgie and Rich Brian.
Both of them.
Can we also get like BBNO? I hear he's like in trouble right now.
Yes. We should have Didi on the podcast. We go to his, we go visit him in prison or jail, wherever the fuck he is. And and then we'll do the podcast. So
I don't feel like we're competent enough to do like Diddy. We have to have somebody like Asmund Gold to help us interview Diddy.
I like that. Yeah, right. I feel like you gotta. You know who we gotta interview?
Yeah.
We gotta interview that the guy who does that white dude that to catch the predator. What's his name?
To Catch a Predator.
Yeah, what's that
Chris
white
Hansen?
dude's name?
Yeah.
Forget his name.
Chris Hansen.
Chris Hansen. Yes, Chris Hansen. We should interview Chris Hansen.
Well,
I think we could get Moist Critical to interview Diddy.
Was critical to interview Diddy?
Yeah.
I feel like he could do that. Yeah.
That'd be.
It would be like let's get your side of the story, Diddy. You know, I feel like we don't hear that too much. And I feel like you have something good to say. You know?
That's a good Chris Hansen impression.
Charlie, as soon as he hears
Baby,
about
closer to the mic, baby. Why you like 10 feet
Yeah, they
away?
didn't hear anything.
You're 10 feet away, baby.
He thinks
Charlie,
well, he's mic'd, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's my.
Charlie, as soon as Diddy gets to the party store, he's like, wow, that's bonkers.
Okay, so let's start off with let's talk about India. I feel like we all have an opinion on India.
Oh, no.
India is all over the internet. India is. I feel like India is on both sides of the spectrum, and there's no in between in India. There's like some places are like really advanced, and then some places are just like they haven't advanced anything since like the fucking Stone Age. I feel like that's
What kind is India?
India. What kind is what?
What kind is India? You're trying to.
India is both sides of the spectrum, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay.
There's like some technologically advanced places in India, and then like you walk 3 blocks and they're like pulling water out of the fucking like dirty ass river and drinking it. So it's like it's kind of fucked. It's like so weird, you know. To me, to me that's India, because like supposedly they got a rocket ship to the moon or some shit.
Right, but they can't have toilets in all parts of the country.
That's what I'm saying. And they did it with like $11 million. It'll take like America $100 million to do something like that. But I feel like they're like really like advanced in some ways, but at the same time they can't like solve how to fucking clean a river or their damn streets or feed their people or like shower or make good food. You know, that's my opinion. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm shitting on them.
Yeah, well,
No,
here's a funny thing.
no, they were okay.
Here's a funny thing, right? Indians ask why they have like a bad reputation, right? And if you've ever watched one of those Indian cooking videos where they're like literally dipping their hands into the food and like throwing it into the fryer and just using that same hand to assemble the food. I mean, just to put that into perspective, right? I'm not being a jerk. My father comes from a third world country. But if you did stuff like that in my father's country, they would arrest you for poisoning people, right? Or like another thing, right? Like I was watching this Asian boss video, right? And they went to India, and they asked Indian people. They said, "Are you aware that people make fun of our accent when we speak English?" And a lot of them were like, "Yeah." And then there was one guy who came up there and he was like, "No, actually we speak proper English." And I had to pause the video and throw my phone on the bed and immediately start laughing. How unself-aware do you think that guy has to be to make a statement like that?
Did you also get a boner from that, Israel?
I did.
Come on, right now.
I got a boner.
You got a boner from me talking?
From that, yeah, that was
Are
pretty.
you talking about India? Yeah, I got a boner.
Yeah. It's all those Indian women you were thinking about.
Indian women. I'm sorry, but Indian women are ugly as hell. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like there's like, out of every like 30 Indian women, there's like one hot one. And then like the other are like ugly.
What do you think causes that?
What causes that? I don't know. Maybe like it's the beauty standards that I see on television and movies and porn, you know? I'd be like, oh, that's beautiful to me. But then like, I mean, what if I was born in India? I'd be like, no, this woman is more beautiful than this porn star. You know, it's weird to think about, right? But I don't know. Maybe it was the way I was raised. You know, I think that's just the way.
You know how I remember thinking about something funny. You know how like porn, so like some porn videos have like soundtracks and whatever, right? Mm-hmm. Could you imagine if you were watching like an Indian porn, right?
Okay.
And then they're like, you know, their version of the pizza guy or whatever is like the curry guy, and then as soon as they're like about to have sex in bed, it just starts playing that tunik dynamite. You know what I'm saying?
What do they call it?
Oh no.
Just imagine that in your head, and it'll just keep making you laugh.
What's your thoughts on India, Caesar?
I know I'm biased on this. I got bad luck with it. I tried to work at an Indian restaurant and it just didn't work out. So I have a lot of bad experience. The food is just not good to me. So I can't be there or around it.
Okay, so so let's say you were born in India. Would you eat that food or would you die? Or would you rather starve?
I think I'm already starving, so I'd be even worse off. It's mostly vegetarian, right? It's mostly like peas and legumes, and like sometimes they're cooking, but then they add like cream on top of it, and it ruins the whole dish.
Yeah, they have like yogurt on it.
Yeah. I'm like, no, stop! You should have stopped right there.
Yeah.
And no, it's just I've always had bad experience with it, and I remember just the worst boss. And he wasn't Indian, by the way. He might have been Indian, actually. Now that I think about it, but yeah, it's just one of the most dead-eyed, monotone, fucking freak of a man who just would not give any positive feedback at all. And it would just be waking up at 8 in the morning. No, I'm sorry, 6 in the morning to prep. And him usually being late to open and me being there at 6 on the dot. So, fuck you. Anyways,
Did he pay you for that?
Yeah, so I'm not going to speak on that anymore because I think there's some tax purposes I had to do. But yeah, anyways, he did pay me. But yeah, once I left, I remember I lied about my mom dying or something like that. So the worst part was trying to pick up my last check because then they had to act like I was sad. And then, I didn't even get to see them. They just put like their 2 secretaries and I think they knew I was lying. So, yep. And then I quit.
So
that's the man way to quit a job. Tell them,
My mom died.
yes, my mom died.
yeah, my mom shat herself in her sleep and then died.
Yeah. That's just the more details you add, the more realistic it sounds. You know. Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, my mom found out I was gay and then she had a stroke.
No, hell.
She's like, hey, wait, hold on. One more thing about India.
Yeah.
And this is like really pressing. But why is it every time they get into management, they only ever hire their cousins?
Oh, I mean, I would too.
Yeah,
Funny, the family.
yeah. It's because I feel like the cousins wouldn't survive without me, and I need to help them.
Right.
But do we really need that many motherfuckers with the last name Kapoor in the IT department of insert job company?
That is true.
Well, you can't tell them apart, is what you're saying.
Hell no. But yeah, but I would hire my cousins. I feel like they would like be shitty workers at first, but I feel like I'll put them into shape. I'll get them into shape, you know. I feel like that's. Well, I don't even know what the job is, but I'll get them into shape, you know. Customer service, Chucky and customer service. Imagine.
Yeah, Chucky on the phone, like you call to cancel your Comcast, and then you get Chucky's bitch ass talking about what the fuck do you want to cancel?
Like, what do you want to cancel? What do you mean? It's good.
That's such a good voice.
You going to the ops, cuz? Like, what you trying to say?
Yeah. All right, I have another question for you guys. Worst crime scene that you've heard of or seen, experienced, you know?
Jesus, experience.
Experience.
Experienced firsthand. But yeah, what would be the worst crime scene you've heard of?
Yeah, one time a girl was bouncing on this other dude's cock and broke it and then splattered blood every. No, I'm just kidding. The worst crime I seen I ever heard about, and if you're not into wrestling, you can look this up. But like the Chris Benoit murder scene.
Hold on. If you're not into wrestling, look it up. No, they're not into wrestling. They're not going to look it up. You got to explain what it is. Go ahead, sorry, Pedro.
Okay. So,
Wait, you were about to explain it, so what was the point of them searching it up if you were about to explain? Go ahead, sorry.
I don't know. Tell them fucking open up their fucking cell phone. Fucking get off Rule 34. Like
You mean get off this podcast? No, stay on this podcast.
Yeah, stay on this podcast, right?
Explain the
but
Chris
don't
Benoit
look
stuff.
at your Fortnite porn.
Can't offend the audience, Pedro.
Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, look. All right, so Chris Benoit murder scene, right? He's a professional wrestler. One day he doesn't show up to work for a title match. He calls in sick. Says, "Hey, my kids are sick." Blah blah blah. They keep calling him, can't find him. Lo and behold, the police get called to his house. He's dead. His kids are dead. His wife is dead. Turns out he basically murdered his son who has Down syndrome and his wife. And he strangled his son with one of those like Latin machines. So yeah, I think that's pretty gruesome. Okay, when do you guys go?
I'll go. No, I'm just joking. I'm not gonna go.
What?
No, I'm joking.
What
Yes, I will go.
motherfucker are you?
The worst-
Ask the question.
The worst crime scene I've ever heard of. I mean, I found there's an interesting one that I heard from right at my old house. Actually, I have two answers actually. So by the old house I used to live in, there was a lady who was found inside a trash can that was like chopped into pieces, and they torched the trash can, right? They like lit it on fire or something, and I thought that was kind of fucked up, right? And supposedly
there was a right way to do that.
there was two right ways to do that. If I were a murderer, no, I'm joking. But the point is like there's more to it. That's not the first time that has happened. So like they think it was like some kind of a serial killer who did that, you know.
Damn.
So yeah, it's happened like pretty frequently, I guess, in the city we live. And here's another one that I've heard of. I've heard there was a lady and a daughter who were on Facebook Market, and they were giving away free baby items. And there was like some like poor girl who was pregnant, and she was like, okay, yeah, you know, I'll take some free baby stuff. And then like she showed up at their house, and basically they like abducted her ass, tied her to the bed, and they kept her there for like weeks. And then they like cut open her fucking like baby thingy or whatever, her belly.
Yeah.
And then they took the baby out, and both the girl died, and I'm pretty sure the baby died too. And basically the mother and daughter duo, they both ended up in jail. And that's pretty fucked up in my opinion. I feel like that should be some kind of fucked up movie, you know.
You should have made that like really creepy. You should have been like, and they were never caught. They may or may not be still at large.
They're still at large. The baby killers.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. But yeah, that's a pretty crazy story I've heard around my city. How about you, Caesar? You got any stories?
These are all real, right? I'm not making these up.
No, they're real, yeah.
Chris Benoit's real, right?
Chris Benoit?
You
No,
sure he
he's not
didn't?
real. Chris Benoit's not real.
He's not real according to WWE. He never
It
happened.
never happened, yeah.
Clapton.
Yeah, if he shows up in the game, it's just a made up character.
It's just like a question mark.
Like what's going on? My favorite scene. The worst scene I've ever seen
Yeah, the worst crime scene you've ever seen. What would it be? Do you have one?
was this lady, who loved a man as they do.
Okay.
This man was military, right? A little unhinged. I forget, something happened. They end up having a pretty good life, twins, newborns, and things come to worse, as you do. Sometimes you just snap and go off the handle, right? Sometimes you shoot your wife in the back and think you've killed her, and as she's dialing 911 and it's still recording, you go over and you shoot both of your newborns in the head right in front of her, and as that's going on, the cops can also hear it through the operator machine, right? And then afterwards, you don't realize that she's still alive, and then you kill yourself, right? So, the little things like that can happen too, so that one was probably the worst one they've seen.
I think I feel like going to the military causes a lot of problems, Pedro. That's the moral of the story here.
Yeah, I wanted to hang myself every time they made me do PT at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I believe it, Pedro. 6 o'clock in the morning, I would want to shoot somebody too at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, imagine you wake up 6 o'clock in the morning, just like wanting to kill yourself, like that crazy lady outside who's screaming while we're recording a fucking podcast. Shut the fuck up.
You know what you should do, Pedro? You should look out the window. What if she's getting raped or something?
She's not cute. Anyway, so imagine waking up at 6 o'clock, right? You go to a formation where you stand with about 100 other retards waiting for some asshole to show up and tell you, okay, everybody salute the flag, da-da-da. And he's like, okay, guys, I could send you home, but instead, today we're going to run 5 miles unprompted at 6 o'clock in the morning. And you guys are going to run all those miles. And then, once you come back I'm going to release you to your rooms where you have to show up for an inspection, where you have to wait an hour for somebody to show up and tell you yes or no, your room is clean or dirty. And then, by the way, you only have 15 minutes to get ready for work. Bye. That's what life in the military was like. I wanted to hang myself every day I was stationed in Alaska.
Why'd you go?
Why did I go? For life improvement. Because I'm a fucking idiot.
Did it work?
Sort of. I like to be honest, I don't know yet. I've only been out like a year.
You know, if you want life improvement, Pedro, you know what you should do? You ever heard of the show called Queer Eye, Pedro?
Queer Eye?
It's about 5 gay guys who do some kind of like makeover to your whole life. They'll make you look different, they'll make you think different, and they'll like fix your house. We should get them here. It's like a Netflix TV show. We should get them here, Pedro, and they should like fix this whole bitch ass house.
Yeah. Your parents would tell them like get the fuck out the first day.
Yeah, right.
Mm.
And then you have to have some kind of a depressing story. Oh, you know, I don't think I'm good enough to go out there, you know.
Yeah.
And then the 5 gay guys like, you got this, you know. That's what they'll do. I feel like if you want or life improvement, that's what you need, Pedro.
Yeah.
I don't think you gotta wake up at 6 in the morning and run 5 miles.
I already got the sob story for that. Yeah, my mom first gave me heroin when I was 3.5 years old. Yes, I counted.
Yeah.
it was half of the year, so it was approximately 3.5 when I did my first heroin. And I've been addicted to heroin ever since.
Let's go back to the murder. If you were to commit a murder, who would it be, and how would you do it?
Are you trying to fucking incriminate us? What kind of fucking retarded ass question is that?
Okay, don't say a name. Just give us an idea of who it is.
Nah, like if you do actually
it's not
commit
even
a
a good idea
murder
at all.
and they're like gonna go back to this fucking podcast clip and be like, hey, remember when you said this?
One of our worst episodes.
This is the worst episode.
Yeah.
This is the worst episode we filmed so far.
So far.
Just because of the topics alone. Yeah.
You wanna hear a topic? I'm about to release a nasty fart. That's the topic.
Great, please. Oh no. Speaking of, that should be a piece of technology for the new iPhones. You could like fart into your phone, and then like it sends the fart to someone. Like they'll be like, "Here, open this." You open it, and then it's like a fart in your face.
So
That's a good technology. I'm sorry. I'm a patent that right now.
So somebody comes up with this idea after the podcast episode. Are you suing Apple because you can make a shitload of money?
I will sue Apple. I feel like that's a really good idea. Like the eye smell.
No.
That's what it's called, the eye smell.
You know what's crazy? That actually brings up an interesting topic, right?
Okay.
Nintendo came out first in America with the Nintendo Entertainment System, right? And they said if you were a video games company, their rule was you could only produce games for Nintendo and you could only produce 5 a year. Before them, there was a manufacturer called Atari. And as a side gig, they wanted to make money for the Nintendo Entertainment System, but they thought that was the most retarded rule. Why can we only make 5 games a year? So they basically asked Nintendo, hey, can you cut us a special deal? Nintendo told them, fuck off. So the Nintendo Entertainment System actually had a security chip. And there would also be a matching security chip in the cartridge. And they would basically make sweet sexual love and say, okay, both these chips are okay, let the game play. Atari basically said, because they were a technology company, that they were going to go down to the patent office and ask if they could see Nintendo's patent for that security chip. The patent lady basically gave them a printout, which is totally not legal and totally not kosher. They reverse engineered it and got it to play games without having an official chip. So Nintendo sued them in American court, and basically Atari said, well, what they're doing amounts to unfair competition practices, right? And Atari actually won the case because they reverse engineered the technology, so technically it's something totally different.
Their own product.
Yeah.
So you're saying is you would have murdered that Nintendo guy, Peter? No, I'm joking.
I would have stolen his ideas for the patent, and then
I'm joking. Interesting. So, but of all the consoles that have ever existed, well, what's your guys' favorite console? Video game console, obviously. I'll go first. PS2. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. They have an amazing game selection. It's not the most powerful, not the most beautiful looking, but the game selection is amazing. A lot of great memories. The what was it? The L1, the L2, the R2 button, the fucking analog sticks, the joysticks, whatever you call them. Oh my god, it was ahead of its time. I love that shit, bro.
Describe the remote.
I'm describing the remote. Yes, that's my favorite console of all time. Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh my goodness, you have no idea, Peter.
God of War, anyone?
God of War. I never played God of War,
Never
but
played God of
it's
War.
a good game.
you
I'll tell you
know,
something, it's like battling but also puzzles. That's pretty cool.
you know what's crazy is the original PlayStation was actually supposed to be an add-on. Yeah, for the Super Nintendo. And they actually found a mock-up of it, right? And it literally says right on there, PlayStation by Nintendo.
Oh, fun.
Right, and it has like a little cartridge slot for the SNES, but it has a little disc reader up on the top. They still haven't found any games developed for it. The reason it didn't happen was because Nintendo went behind Sony's back and went to go sign with another partner to develop the technology. And then Sony got pissed and said, fuck it, let's make it anyway. And that's how you got the original PS1, which I have a huge soft spot for.
PS1.
Yeah. There's a lot of good games on PS1.
My favorite PS1 game is that Jack. No, not Jack. What is it called? Rocket Raccoon? No.
Rocket Raccoon, nigga.
What's the orange guy's name? Crash Bandicoot.
Okay.
Crash Bandicoot. That's his fucking name. Bandicoot's a real animal, right?
Yeah.
Bandicoot.
I'm sorry, guys. I have to Google what a bandicoot looks like.
It's
a rodent.
like a little mouse thing.
It's a mouse.
Rodent.
Yeah, it's a rodent.
Rotation.
Bandicoot.
Bandicoot.
Animal. It is like a mouse.
Like or is?
It's a mouse with a long ass nose
It's like a kangaroo mouse.
and big ears.
It's a Hebrew mouse.
It's a Hebrew mouse. Yeah. It's a Jewish mouse, right?
Yeah. It's got a long nose, dude.
Oh, of course. The first question that I wrote on here. Let's come up with tier list ideas for the podcast. We already have one, the condom flavor episode that will be coming soon. That's a good tier list episode, I think. Another one would be the marijuana one, right? We're bringing the expert in weed. We'll tell them to bring
I
samples.
thought we vetoed that idea.
Oh right, yeah, of course, my mom would get mad. Forget. How about I got one. We get different shampoo scents, and we taste the shampoos.
Is that safe?
I don't know.
They have to be food safe, don't they?
I don't know. That's something.
Shampoos, probably not.
I mean,
Actually, I
isn't
don't
it like like the stickers on fruits are food safe?
It's true. Made out of
I don't know.
rice or something, right?
Yeah. So you can technically eat them.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you know what we should do? We should do a sticker eating episode tier list.
Who makes the best fruit sticker?
You know. I just, for some reason, I just had this flashback of this guy I knew. I'm not gonna say his name because
You
I don't
can
want.
say his name.
I'm not gonna say his name because
Say his name.
I don't want him to come out and like murder me because this guy is like bad shit crazy. But I knew him in like the 3rd grade, and this guy he used to fucking eat markers. I'm not even joking. Like he would like grab like a marker, he'd like open it and then he like bite into the tip of the marker, and then he like pull the fucking like inside of the marker out of its like little container. And then he would have that shit in his mouth.
Yeah.
And then he'd be walking around the classroom not doing any fucking work. And then he'd have like fucking like marker fucking paint all over his mouth and teeth and lips. And that guy was fucking crazy. I hear stories about him like today. And like he's like in and out of jail and all this crazy shit.
Unbelievable.
He's like the worst students, the worst fucking like... I wouldn't say he's a bad person because I actually don't know him personally like that. But I can tell you that's one of the craziest people that I hope I never have to meet.
Tell us more stories.
But that brings me to my other point. We should taste the scented markers and put them on a tier list.
I thought you were gonna say we should invite him.
We could.
However,
I don't know if that's a good idea. It would probably steal my shit. That's just me assuming.
oh, I got a 38 man. Ain't nobody stealing shit in this house.
That's just me assuming the worst. Is I have a feeling he'd steal some shit. I'll hide all the good stuff in somewhere, and then we can.
Look at this. What good stuff?
What good stuff? They'll steal my iPad. They'll steal your seasonings for the meat, Pedro. You know.
Oh yeah, I don't want to lose my fucking Kusos that I fucking realized I just paid fucking $10 for.
Fuck.
Worth it?
Actually, yes, it was worth it. But like, don't remind me that I paid $10 for it.
More tier list ideas, guys.
We're still gonna invite the guy, right?
I'll think about it.
You'll think about it, like seriously, or you just will think about it?
It's because I don't know how to find them, but I know a guy that knows how to find them, and that's the way I could. I'd rather invite my like the guy I actually talked to before I invite that crazy ass guy. But yeah,
Invite them both on the show. Fuck it, we can have a two guest.
Maybe I'll have to. I don't want to bring him in the house. That fucking crazy.
We could invite that one guy we know who owes you money to. It'll make for an interesting episode.
Chucky?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be like, "Where's my money, Chucky?" I'm asking like 10 times on the podcast.
And then you just have this crackhead ass to fucking pulling markers, spilling ink all over our island table. That's the one episode we're gonna actually video. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know. I think. Oh, and more podcast or not podcast topics. What were we talking about? The tier lists. More tier lists. You know what we should do? Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters tier lists.
Is that because I'm wearing an official Yu-Gi-Oh! Shirt sold at your local Old Navy?
That's not official. It can't be.
It is fucking official.
Fuck
you. I got money.
It looks like you got that at the flea market.
Okay, you know what? Hold on.
Let me see.
Hold on.
Just so you guys know, this black man just took his shirt off to prove a point.
Yeah, hold on. Where's the official? Hold on. Is it officially licensed? Okay, hold on.
Turns out it wasn't.
If it says Konami, then yeah. 25th anniversary. Actually, I think it is.
Damn right it is. I told you I have the money. Okay, but like you know what's weird is I don't think they put an official Konami fucking thing on this.
Pedro, this coffee is strong as shit. Yeah.
Not to me, man. I'm falling asleep.
Don't say that on the podcast.
You know what's crazy, dude? I usually drink energy drinks just to like wake me up a little bit, but now whenever I drink an energy drink, I get more fucking tired for some reason.
Oh,
I don't know why that happens now. I don't know if it's like a mental thing or it's just my.
You're desensitized to caffeine.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, man, but it doesn't work for me anymore, man. It used to work really good, but nowadays it doesn't do shit. It does the opposite of what I wanted to do. I don't know why. Oh shit, I'm over here making
Fucking noise.
cabinet noises.
Testing. 1, 2.
Testicles, 1, 2.
Testicles. Show me your chesticles. By the way, I hope I didn't weird anybody out by taking off my shirt and showing my six pack to everybody. Sorry.
No, I was more concerned, Pedro, when I saw that, Pedro. I thought you were gonna fight us for a second.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be a fight of love.
I have two questions left.
Okay.
Before we end the podcast, we have 2 more questions. The best fast food item, and also the worst fast food item you guys ever tried.
McDonald's fries and the McDonald's hash brown
McDonald's fries are bad?
are fucking the best thing in the world.
They're really good, yes, I agree.
And then the hash brown, which is basically the same thing, is the worst thing.
I feel like hash browns should be like 30 cents because you can get a whole pack of one of like 30 for like $5.
Now for like sometimes $2 if anything.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can get them like super cheap for like a whole thing, and they taste the same as the McDonald's ones.
You have to take
Or
into
you could buy-
consideration the labor though.
The labor.
Yeah, you could just buy 5 potatoes and get yourself 100 hash browns. You know, for what, $4?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, you could just do the work as well.
Well, what's the best way to eat a hash brown? You put ketchup on that thing?
Yeah,
Uh,
ketchup.
Up your
Yeah,
butt.
eggs,
Ketchup and warm.
eggs and ketchup.
Well, here's the thing about the McDonald's fries. You got a 15-minute lifespan.
That is true. I do love McDonald's fries. They smell great.
first
They
5 minutes.
taste great. The texture is amazing. Oh my god.
The
they're so
first 7 minutes of McDonald's fries is the greatest thing in the world. They're warm, they're hot, they're crispy, they're salty and
Yeah.
juicy. And man, you guys want to go to Manhattan's? And then,
good.
You know what? Actually, we could after this.
We could. It's not far. We could just.
I was gonna
We could take a detour after this, right? But yeah, I mean, I've considered working at McDonald's, but at the same time, I feel like I just don't have it in me to do it. Because fast food scares me. I heard horror stories.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
do it. It's really gay.
I worked at a Five Guys, man, and
I guess.
rush hour is one of the worst when your back is turned and there's a line of customers just looking at you.
Oh no.
It is the worst feeling, and that made me quit and become a welder. So
That's
What
good.
about getting like the one entitled boomer customer?
there's been that times where like, you know, they say, hey, let me get double toppings, and you don't want to do that because they're obviously crazy, right? There's such thing as double toppings because that would cost $30 for a $15 burger. So you know, we just pretend like we put enough, and then she comes back screaming and she slams it on the ground. She's like, you didn't give me extra. I'm like, lady, there is extra. It's just all in your head, you know. And you know, my manager comes and she defends me, but I'm just sitting there just looking because, you know, it's just a crazy homeless lady who has nothing better to do, and she feels like she gets the power trip she needs from like bullying a fast food employee. So you know, the whatever power she got, you know, well now she's dead. Look at that.
I feel like.
Yeah, be like, at least I got a home, bitch.
At least I have money.
I feel like.
I just have money to pay for a fucking Five Guys, unlike you.
Out of us three, I feel like I'm the only one who's never worked a fast food place. And so.
What about a kitchen?
Never.
Yeah,
I never worked
God
in the
bless
kitchen. No. I worked retail my entire life. And it's easy.
Yeah, the retail floors.
It's easy. It's just helping customers, pretending to look busy, and that's it.
That's gotta be the worst. Pretending to look busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just look busy for the camera, you know. Well, like my current job, like I have to fold a lot of clothes. So what I like to do is when I feel like I see unfolded clothes, I just put it on my shoulder, and I just walk around the store for forever. And then like my boss looks at me, he's like, okay, he looks like he's doing something. He's got a clothes right there, you know. And that's kind of what I do.
That's very smart.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean that's kind of cheating the system, cheating the
What about when you're put into the dressing room and you have to stand there?
There's no dressing room.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, all we have is a mirror, which I stare at all the time. I stare at myself in the mirror, guys. I'm pretty damn good looking. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you flex. Like,
Speaking about my job, my sister asked me to give her resume to my boss because she's been for the whole summer. She's like been looking for like internships relating to what she's studying at school, and she couldn't find anything. So right now she's like at this point she'll work any job for
Any job?
for
Alright.
the summer yeah.
that one, wow.
Yeah,
You just
that
said
was
that.
wild, Caesar. He's like, any job, huh?
That's what he said.
Yeah, we're quick.
Any job,
Is
huh?
that not what he said? I'm sorry.
He got. I saw his eyes. Like he's wearing sunglasses, but I saw his eyes wide open.
That was. I mean, did I not just say what you said? I'm just saying.
Okay,
I
that
feel
is
innocent
true.
in this.
He just repeated what I said.
I feel like that's exactly what happened.
But yeah,
I just like to start shit.
Exactly.
But yeah.
Any job. So like process. Okay.
But yeah, it was kind of funny when I gave like my sister's resume to my boss. I handed him the paper. I'm like, here, this is for you. And then he looked at me for like a second. He thought I was giving him like my resignation letter or some shit. He was like kind of upset. And then he looked at it. He's like, oh, okay. And then he's like, you know what? He's gonna ask the store owner to see if he'll allow it to happen. And then that's pretty much it. I mean, we'll see what happens. I never worked with my sister, and we fight all the time, so that could only be good, you know.
They're not gonna let you work on the same shit.
Yeah.
That's true.
Most likely.
Yeah.
You saved yourself.
Yeah,
But then that means you can't take care of her anymore.
that is true.
Do you trust your bosses?
Do I trust my bosses?
I trust them.
My boss could be a bit of a dick sometimes, but at the same time, probably the best boss I've had in terms of retail. Look at all this page, though. This is right there.
Yeah, that was that. No, do it. No, please.
And you one shot through the nose.
So much coffee in here.
Look at that.
What a
There's
fuck,
like so much in here.
what a fucking champion you are.
Look at that. Look at all that.
Yeah, that's why I asked him for like, let me just like have a teaspoon. This is terrible.
I didn't know. What, the coffee?
The amount of coffee.
Yeah.
You can make more coffee with that.
I'll dead ass pay you $5 if you eat that. And
$5?
swallow. If you eat it and swallow it, and I get to record the reaction.
Am I allowed to throw up afterwards?
Yeah, yes you are. Yes you are.
You ever get that side of like pain in your
It'll
head?
be the best $5 you ever earned.
I think the podcast's over. We
Podcast's
listened to you fucking not say anything for like 15 seconds while we drank
Ooh.
coffee.
Oh right, yeah. We're looking at my spoon.
We
full
can
of
be
coffee.
edited out. We can edit it and post. Hey, editor.
Editor.
Oh wait, we don't have one.
No idea. Yeah, we're figuring that out still. The editor part.
Yeah.
You ever get this side of pain in your head? Like
Yeah.
right here where it just doesn't go away?
We were thinking about picking up a hooker on South Cicero, and instead of asking her for sex, we were gonna ask her to edit our videos.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Imagine she like actually had like a degree in the video editing. Just imagine.
Yeah. Hey, Candy, can you take this part of the podcast out?
Oh hell no. She's like, I got you, hon. No, I'm
Yeah.
joking.
She keeps reaching for your pants wallet.
Alright. I think this is a good place to end the podcast. But before we do, how would you guys rate this podcast on a scale of 1 to 10? Personally, I'd give it a 3. I blame myself because I was unprepared with the topics, but you know, I'd give it a 3.2. Well, what would you guys rate it?
I bet some of you guys wish like Afghani dude would walk in here and just blow himself up while we're recording this podcast.
I feel like that's gonna happen one day.
Yeah.
If we ever get a public studio, and there's gonna be like
Just post you know what? Here, I know how to accelerate this. Just draw a picture of Mohammed Israel and post that as the podcast picture.
Muhammad, and
Yeah.
and then we'll get it bound.
Yeah. Gay Mohammed though. It has to be gay Mohammed.
Get Muhammad.
Yeah.
But how would they know it's Muhammad?
You know, I ask myself the same question, and they just get upset and protest, and then threaten to bomb your building. I don't know why.
No, like they'll say, "Oh, you drew Muhammad." I'd be like, "No, that's my cousin Muhammad." You know,
Yeah.
that's what I was talking.
Oh
about.
no, brother-in-law.
My brother-in-law. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
He's Lebanese.
All right, guys.
All right, be smooth.
Till next time, next episode, where we're gonna have a guest. So stay tuned.
Yeah, it's gonna be that guy with the markers.
I got the markers. It'll be a different guy. Eventually,
That guy with the
Eventually,
markers.
he will come. We will invite him, and we will ask him to eat a marker.
Yeah.
How's that sound?
Sound good.
All right. Peace out, America.
Well.